I love the Cobblemon mod. From shiny Pokemon hunting, Pokemon battles, and adventures through new structures, there's something for everyone. But after watching my friends Casey and Vert at the Create mod to Cobblemon, I just had to check out their mod pack and see what all the hype was about. I don't know much about Create, or really much about any of the other mods in the pack. I don't promise you perfection or the perfect tutorials on different aspects of these mods. But I do promise you a real look at these mods as I make mistakes and we learn together. So let's get to it. Well, this is quite the interesting way to start a new mod pack in the rain, in the middle of night, because it took me a little bit to try and figure out the controls and keybinds I need. So here we are. I guess we're going to start in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, this is a dangerous thing. Can we just like dig ourselves into a hole or something? Or maybe we try and jump over here and just say, hey, you know what? We're just gonna hang out in this tree and hope for the best. Guys, I am so gonna be dying here at some point. Like, oh, so much better, guys. Rain has stopped. We are now needing to get started here. And as we get going, gathering the wood, gathering everything we need for the early game, we'll talk a little bit about some of my plans that I have. Let's get to it. So I don't really know that much about Create. I've used it a little bit in the past, but I don't know that much. Or really anything about many of the other mods that are in this pack. But I've been having a few ideas, a few bee-inspired ideas, so definitely stick around as we adventure forwards, and you will find out what all of that refers to. And, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit better at Pokemon battles. There is Radical Red in this mod pack, and I'm kind of excited to test it out and experience a little bit of it. Just, you know, being real with you guys. I play mods, obviously, but I am not a huge knowledgeable person about mods. So please come and learn with me, share your knowledge with me. I would love to hear it. And yeah, we're gonna go slowly through this mod pack and have some fun. And not have that creeper land on top of my head, because that sounds like a really poor decision. Now, I also really want a bed, and so we are gonna try and do that as soon as able. I would assume that there are sheep around here somewhere, but I'm not seeing any on the map at this moment. But yeah, I have been wanting something to try out, something a little bit new on my channel, something that's still Cobblemon focused, still shiny Pokemon focused. Like, we're not getting rid of those shinies, no way. We are going to be catching all that we are able to catch, but I wanted to test out some things and yeah, just have some fun with a new mod pack. Where are the sheep? I need some wool. I'm scared. I'm scared of all these Pokemon. Ooh, hey, there is iron. Let's go. And why am I scared of the Pokemon? Because in this mod pack, there is the mod Fight or Flight that lets the Pokemon attack you, sometimes even without being provoked. And after watching the first few episodes from my friends and their deaths to Pokemon, I was just a little concerned. We also need to pick a Pokemon, and I have a plan for a Pokemon. I just kind of wanted to have a bed first, so I could set my spawn. Oh, that's an apple. Let's go. Okay, let's wander this way. Let's get one of those too. Yep. Now, because I did search for this place, I do know that there are some houses this direction, I think, but I don't think it's like a true village. I think it's another mod pack. Hey, chicken. Hi. I'm desperate. Hey, maybe there's food in the ship. Let's go. Okay, and let's see. Oh, well, there's iron. Okay, let's go. There's emeralds, and lapis still does not save my hunger. Aha! Village. House. Thingamabobber. Hopefully it's safe over there. I have no idea. Yeah, I see you coming this way, sir. I have no... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. No, sir. No. We need... Okay. And here's Callie's first death. Yep, definitely that's gonna happen. Oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, no, I love this. This is just... Okay, ow, owie. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. See, I told you. You know what? It's fine. Okay, we are now back in the danger zone. Probably gonna dig a hidey hole. Fingers crossed I can get to a hidey hole before something comes out of the woodwork and murders me. But you know what? Well, I guess we'll find out. Yep, okay, this is my hidey hole. Haha, my poor body. Transfer items. That's not that we had that much, but I guess it despawns after a while. We are gonna grab our wood because wood is precious. And we're going to continue on our path. Yeah, I don't really know how the Pokemon fight or flight mod works and like what makes them angry at you. Okay, smokers are nice. Food. Let me put this in there and one of those. It looks like just like an old village, right? So I'm wondering if there's a bed that I could set my spawn at because that would be really amazing. Oh, there's food. Oh, I like that. What's in there? Something terrifying. Probably don't want to deal with right now. Let's go shear that sheep and set our spawn. Hi, sheep. Yeah, you. That was 2 wool. Please eat. Do you have a friend? Did I miss a friend? Oh, hey, you just ate. Thank you. Oh, he gave me 3 that time. So if we quick make ourselves a bed, I think let's just set our spawn right here for now. Hello, scariness? Oh, no, actually, it's pretty safe. Oh, potatoes though. Okay, guys, we like potatoes. Andesite alloy, let's go! And a potion of luck. I have no idea what that does, but we're gonna get it. We are going to pick our starter Pokemon. You know, I love my fire starter Pokemon, but since I have some bee-inspired things that I want to focus on, I think we're actually gonna go for a water type Pokemon. We are going to actually choose Mudkip. I think that is going to be the perfect little fellow from the Hoenn region. And we can get started working on the Cobblemon side of things. Guys, we're moving up in this world. So this is our beautiful Mudkip who has incredibly poor IVs, but I mean, I guess that's fine. For our Mudkip's name, I did not think of this ahead of time, but I think we are going to use a name that I've used before in a previous series. Our Nuzlocke series that Vert and I did a long whiles back. And we are going to name this little fella Champ. Hopefully, Champ will help us become amazing. After choosing our starter Pokemon, I headed back into the birch forest to set up a starter base area. Then I headed to the stony shores for a quick mining session before heading back to my starter area to smelt iron and chop down more trees. Please don't hate on the fact that I'm in a birch forest. Trust me, when you see my ideas and plans come to fruition, you will understand why I chose the birch forest. But in the meantime, don't worry, most of these trees are going to be gone, and you won't even know it was a birch forest except for maybe the color of the grass or something, you know? Oh my gosh, there's a shiny. I don't have a boat. I'm going to make a boat. I know there's like create stuff we could use. But obviously don't have that. Okay, and now this guy's gonna get mad at me. I'm sure this is the way I'm gonna die. But, here we go. Let's go see if we can't put this guy in a boat, because I like shiny Pokemon. Okay, this is scary. Yeah, scary places. Shiny? Here, Shiny Shuppet. Go in that boat. Come on, don't get mad at me. Oh, thank goodness we got him in a boat. Guys! Oh, that's so cool. My first shiny. Only very short into this mud pack. We got our first shiny. Okay, that is so awesome. We're coming back for it. 100% coming back for it. I don't know what makes Pokemon mad at me. I really don't. I'm sure we're going to find out at some point. But until that point, I guess we're going to pretend that they're cool with me and, you know, and that they're not dangerous. By the way, if you are a fan of my BattleCraft series, that is going nowhere. You will see that again. It's going to be here and there, and we got a lot more shiny palace to build, so don't you worry. It's coming back. While we wait for that copper to cook up, I think we should try taking out our first Pokemon. So Champ, I want you to water gun. Oh, but you're normal, aren't you? Normal flying. So wait. Rock Smash should work. Okay, Rock Smash does all right, but like not as much as I hoped. But we're gonna do the Rock Smash and down Fletchling goes. Guys, we've done it. Our very first KO for our beautiful champ. And with champ's first battle out of the way, it was time to make some Pokeballs and get to catching our shiny Shuppet. Yes, I hear ya. You're hopefully gonna be our first catch. That's our plan and our hope. Can I? Oh, you're a level 7. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Oh my goodness, we did it. Oh, let's go, guys. Oh my gosh. First Pokemon, new friend, and the shiny. Let's go. Shiny Empress is here. Feel free to leave any names in the comments for any of the Pokemon that we catch in today's video. This is being pre-recorded. This video is being pre-recorded. So don't think that I have not seen your comment or don't want to name the Pokemon the name that you have given. Is simply because I'm on vacation, more than likely when you're watching this. And I just haven't, you know, I'm not able to record and actually change the name. So I think for now, we are going to name Shuppet here Blue Moon. If you guys do have a better name for this little guy, yeah, don't hesitate to let me know, and we'll certainly think about potentially changing it. But for now, our first shiny, Blue Moon, let's go. Next up, I would really like to get some apricorns working here. No. And this is why things get mad at you. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's very mad. Click the bed, I'm gonna die. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't, for the love. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're just like so happy with yourself, aren't you? Do not, for the love, murder me again. Okay, first Pokemon death. Let's go. So I definitely want to keep going on the early game grind. We need more of the Pokeballs. We don't have enough yet. Obviously, food is an important situation that we need to rectify. Iron, you know, diamonds would be really nice. But we also have to remember that this is Cobblemon and Create. So I would really like to get some Create stuff going. I know we've made it to the Andesite age because, well, I'm cool and I looked at a chest and found some Andesite alloy, you know, right here, 3 Andesite alloy. So we can do that, but I'm thinking it might be a good plan by the end of this episode to actually get for ourselves maybe some power, you know, some power would be really nice. Maybe a windmill. Ooh, that could be cool. But that means we need wool and sheep and oh my goodness, so many things. And with this, we now have our yellow apricorns and our pink ones. Ooh, look at that, guys. Oh, it's spiders. Gunpowder, always helpful. Bones, finally we can do name tag. I like that. Hi. Just gonna steal the wool from you, thank you. And let's get some babies going. With all the mess of my inventory here, I want to make a backpack, and thankfully this mod pack has sophisticated backpacks. But we need some leather, so 4 leather, a chest, and 4 pieces of string. Okay, well let's go and try and get some leather too on our adventure. Wait, you also drop string. Maybe we do it this way. That works. Perfect, so that's a second piece of string. Okay, that was 2 leather, beautiful. That means I can finally start making these backpacks. Okay, but obviously we need 4 leather. Finally, okay. And that is 2 pieces, beautiful, and you have just grown to level 13. Good job, champ. I can make our first backpack. Let's go. Yeah, I should just be able to make an iron backpack. So if we just move all of that there, that will give us a little bit more space. And that's all we can do. I do not obviously have any gold. We got a backpack now. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, we can finally not worry about our inventory while we're exploring away and gathering stuff. I know there are some create things that we can be making now to move us forwards on that mod. Kind of the early game bits and pieces. First, we're going to need more andesite alloy, which is easily crafted by breaking our iron ingots into nuggets and placing it in the crafting table with our andesite. We're going to need a mechanical press because some of the things require like iron sheets. So if we click on this button, we can see that we need a shaft, andesite casing, and a block of iron. So to actually make our andesite casing, we are going to grab for ourselves some of our logs here. We're going to lay them out, and we're probably going to want quite a number of them at some point. We can automate this later, but for now, it's going to be a manual process. So once we strip all of these birch logs, we can place these andesite alloys here, and we enter into the andesite age. First step in the create world. Let's go. So now we also want a shaft so that we can make this mechanical press. So to make the shaft, I'm pretty sure, yes, you just have to put 2 andesite alloys on top of each other and you get for yourself 8 shafts. And then the final one was a block of iron. So we now have this. We can put that there. We can put an andesite casing and we can put our lovely shaft, and we get for ourselves a mechanical press. This is obviously not going to be super useful without power, but we can also do this manually. It just uses up my health super fast. So that's why we want to get some power in here. We can use some water wheels or we can use some windmills. And I just think the aesthetics around here are going to look so much better if we use a windmill. So that's why we got the sheep. So I could actually get wool to make the windmill pieces. But as I was saying, we can do this on our own if we make a hand crank. And we got for ourselves a hand crank. So now if we really wanted to, we could simply put this here. We could throw a couple of pieces of iron. There we go, both those there. And then you can hand crank it like this and it'll get you the advancement bonk, but it also uses up my health. Like if we had lots that I had done, it would have used up a lot of my health. So it's very good that we get some power going here. Beauty. So now we have 3, and that should mean that we can make for ourselves a saw, right? I didn't need anything else. Nope. So now we have a mechanical saw, and if we want to, we can steal for ourselves this hand crank. I'm sorry, I'm probably throwing a lot at you right now. I really don't know what I'm doing, I promise you, but these are some of the basic pieces of Create that I have played around with in previous series. You can go check out my channel if you want to see, you know, a couple of years ago, Callie struggling through Create. Break this hand crank, so then we can go and see what it's like to chop down a tree. So all we should have to do here is to line up. I can't remember if I have to crouch or not crouch. Yes, I have to crouch to set it in there. And then if we just place our handle right there and use it again, you can see the bottom is starting to break. And once that's gone, everything is gone. So much faster than using an axe. The trees always fall in the direction that you break it. So I broke it from here, so all of the items were in a line this direction. I think what next is going to happen here is I want to go down and get some gold because having a wrench is going to be so helpful for picking up Create items and not having to use my pickaxe all the time. So let's go mining. I don't love going caving early game, but it might be the best way to try and find gold. I have just made for myself a sword because I do actually like to use swords better. Hi dudes. I've just, ow. Oh my gosh, I hate the sound of the music. I know, I really hate that music disc. Somebody has a backpack. That's what it's from, in case you were wondering. Somebody's playing a disc in their backpack. But I just realized I actually would really like a shield. I don't love playing with shields, but sometimes they're necessary, and right now I feel like it's necessary. And I hope we have enough food. It's like, don't think we're gonna be able to go for very long. Oh my gosh, can we please not have such a horrible sound over here? Oh my goodness. I think it's all those creepers down there. I'm sure it is. Dude. No, it's you! Oh my gosh, it's you! It is so totally that dude. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, why can I not run? Why can't I run for the love? Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Well, see, this is why we have a bed. Okay, you know what? At this point, it's just gonna happen. Yeah. Don't steal my stuff, loser. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Well, I just don't know what to do. You know? I just really don't know what to do at this point. Can I hit you from here? This is gonna be a really slow fun here. Maybe you'll drop your diamond pants though, that would be nice. Guys, this is ridiculous. He runs so fast and he has all these health things on him. Hey, get back here. Let's go! Oh my gosh, that took me way too long. Look at that, that was a whole day's worth trying to deal with that stupid fella. Give me a backpack, which actually is great. Oh, and it's a gold backpack. Guys, even better than what I'm wearing. Not today, thank you. Lots of iron down here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm fine. Everything's fine. Callie's not freaking out. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Although, do you see what I see over there? There's diamonds, guys. Oh, there's so many scary things over there. I don't like skeletons. Hi. Oh, there's diamonds down there. Maybe I like those diamonds better that doesn't have 3 skeletons here. Ow. Go away, sir. This might be an iron vein. Oh yeah, it's definitely an iron vein. Oh, wait. No, sirs, no. Also, oh, we got our first gold. Let's go, guys. Diamonds, let's go. Let's get some diamonds. Oh, I can't even pick them up. So anticlimactic. Okay, words. Diamonds, let's go. Here's our first mining gold. We can get all 3 of these ingots that we do have, and we can press them down, and we can actually make for ourselves our wrench. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much better. See, now if we grab this, grab it, if we crouch, it immediately goes into our inventory, and we're not just like breaking it and dropping it somewhere and forgetting to pick it up. So that's gonna be so helpful. Well, I do think we're actually able to make our windmill bearing that we're going to need, so let's do it. What we are going to need is a couple of shafts, some slab, a piece of stone, and we have for ourselves a windmill bearing. Guys, we are going to need some glue though, because we'll have to glue the windmill bearing to the actual windmill parts. Sure, let's call it that. So we need the windmill sail, which is andesite alloy, a stick, and wool. How many can we make? We can make 36. I don't remember how many I need for like the full windmill setup. So let's try for 16 for now, and we'll get more later if we need to. We can also dye these if we decide we want to. For now, we're gonna leave like that. So I'm gonna head back down into those mines. Here's to hoping that will go well. I am not having much luck at all in finding slime spawns. So I think what's gonna happen here is I am going to see if Whoopers might drop slime balls. I can't remember which one drops slime balls, guys. I know somebody does, and I can't remember who. Okay, well this is going actually really well for me. Thank you. Oh, look at that. We did it. Will you drop... Oh, he dropped something else. What did he drop? A stellar Terra shard. Oh, that's cool. I need to look up what those Terra shards do because I do not know. Oh, that is very cool. It was at this point I remembered I could get lime dye by smelting green and white apricorns, and I had the wheat to make the dough. I just needed a mechanical mixer and a millstone. Okay, so let's get this slime balls working. So we're going to need some green dye, which we'll get by smelting apricorns. And we will also get white dye. We will need, I'm pretty sure it's a basin, right? Yeah, you put the items in there. Do need a mixer and a basin, and you spin everything together, which gives us our whisk to make our mechanical mixer. And now we can make our basin. Perfect. We're gonna need a cogwheel. And we are going to need a cogwheel and a side casing. There we go. We can get a millstone now. And then we need a cogwheel on it. We're going to have to place that on top and then go like that. Okay. I think I have to throw it in. Perfect. And then we mill this. Embrace the grind. Let's go. I don't know how far I have to go. Okay, it's done. And we can pick it up and we have 8 wheat flour plus a seed. So now we can take our wheat flour. We have one, I think it only needs 1 piece. We can take our water bucket. I think I get the bucket back. There we go. We need to do this. And now we stir it. Guys, mixing it up. We have for ourselves dough. Oh my goodness, let's go. And these 2 guys like that, and oh my goodness, we got super glue. Let's go. If I were to, I think you have to click it with an right click the bearing with an empty hand to attach the structure you just built in front of it. Oh, we got mild breeze, let's go. Guys, okay, so I didn't even need the glue. Silly me. But we have power, let's go. Okay. And I'm sure this is as ugly as I think it is. Yes, definitely, and then some. So we need to fix that. We need to definitely make this way more pretty. Dudes, I'm excited. This is really cool. So yeah, let me get together some resources and materials and we see what we can't do about making that a functional power source and a whole lot prettier than it is. Because let's be real, it's not pretty at all. Now I know this video is getting a little long, but guys, we just can't leave things like this. We have got such a mess over here with these create things that aren't even hooked up to the power that we've just created here with our windmill. So I'm gonna do something to fix that. Ooh, well, we're building. Do you see what I see? We got ourselves another shiny. A little pink shiny. Oh, leg. Come on, I think we can catch you right now. Let me engage this beautiful pink pig in battle. And we are gonna try a ball immediately. And hopefully this will catch him. but we'll find out. Let's go, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Champ is at the level cap, which I think is what you need for the actual battles with the trainers and stuff. And I know you haven't seen any of those here. I don't have my trainer card, but I wanted to get started with create first, and next episode we will look into the trainer battles and kind of figuring out that piece of this mod pack. But we got ourselves another shiny, guys. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Of course, he is level 17, which won't help us in any battles. But what is he? Also horrible IVs, but very cute and pink, so let's go. I'm sure you guys can all tell me what a horrible mess of spaghetti strings this is, and probably not super efficient. I don't know if it's going to be fast enough. I don't know if I've put the cogwheels the proper way to speed up things. That is still all really blurry to me in terms of how actually to do that. However, you know, you got to start somewhere, and this is where I've started. So we have our millstone. We of course have our mechanical mixer sitting here, and we also have our mechanical press right here, and I have made a depot. So now when we want something, we can legit just place it on. And now it's a matter of trying to figure out if this thing actually works. I don't know. And of course it's pouring rain out here. But you know what? We'll deal. So if we come up here and we turn this on, it's probably going to tell me it's overstressed, isn't it? Nope, nope. Okay, it's moving. It's motoring. Let's go see what it looks like down here. Everything is turning really slowly, incredibly slowly, which probably means I need to figure out how to speed it up. Kind of liking how this is turning out. So this was my idea for the kind of the starter base, right? So we have almost like honeycomb, like a beehive type thing in the ground. And I don't know why I used orange glass on the top, because in my creative building I had used yellow glass, but you let me know if you liked orange or you think yellow might look better. We could definitely play around with it once I have Silk Touch. But yeah, it needs some work. It needs some homey touches. It needs some fixing, but we at least have power into a tiny workshop and the start of something amazing here with this Cobblemon X Create mod pack. Okay, I've been playing around with the speed a little bit here, and I've done some fixing, but I still need to fix this one. So I've just put on goggles so we could see what the stress impact is. So this one's only 64 SU, and so the speed requirement isn't enough to actually mix anything. I played around here. I have some small cogs coming off big cogs in an effort to speed this up. I figured out a little bit on how to make it faster. We just have like the big cog wheel there and then a couple of small ones, and I've done the same up further, and it's coming. I'm figuring this out slowly but surely. Okay, I've I fiddled with it, guys, and I fixed it. So this is now 256 SU. This one is 128 SU, which means it is fast enough to actually do stuff. And then this one is also 128 SU. What did I do? Well, I played around with putting cogs and all the rest of that in here. So as you can tell, right up there at the top, I have one large cog wheel and a small one's over there, which comes down to this big cog wheel, to this small one, which comes down here into a bunch of gearboxes. This one's vertical and these ones are normal, I think, over there. Which then connects into my system that I had before, giving it the speed. So large cog wheel into two small cog wheels into more small cog wheels, which, guys, we have enough speed now. Oh my goodness, all from that beautiful windmill up there. Okay, I didn't think I'd figure that out, and I'd be honest, I don't really know if I'd ever be able to tell you how I did that. I just played around with the fact that big cogwheels into little cogwheels make things go faster. So I just kept adding until it worked. So this is amazing. It doesn't look pretty. We will definitely prettify it in next episode, but so far, oh my goodness, I am loving that we have got this going and that we actually have a mini workshop. But oh my goodness, guys, this is incredible. I love seeing this so much. Anyways, come back next time and I will be showing off a lot more Cobblemon related things. We got to get started on Radical Red and get battling our first trainer.